Okay, I had a really great opportunity today to spend some time with Coach Nate Moran. He's a basketball coach at Edgewater High School. I used to live in College Park. I'm a big Edgewater fan, and I so appreciate how much Edgewater got behind us and supported the FASD awareness things that we were doing last week. Meant a lot to us and meant a lot to the FASD community. So we're really thankful for that high school, all the good things they do. So Nate, tell us a bit about you're a basketball coach there. Tell us a bit about the school, about your program.
Yeah, so generally, traditionally, I would say Edgewater has been a pretty good program over the years. We had a really good head coach that just stepped down last year, and now we have a new head coach this year.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about the direction we're heading, and some of the new guys that have come into the program. The guys have been.
Yeah, who are some of the big names? You guys have had some big names come through there. Anthony Simmons, right?
So Anthony Simons is one of our alumni, and he's.
You're kind of close to him, right?
Sure. Yeah. I'm close to him.
Have you balled with him?
He actually came in town and did his camp this summer. I think it was 2-day camp he did this summer. My son went to the camp, and then on that Saturday or Sunday afternoon, we got together and played some pickup.
Yeah, what's that like?
Some of the guys from high school. It was awesome, man. He's a great man. He's so good at scoring the basketball, and it was fun watching our point guard, who couldn't wait to get back over and guard him. Like our point guard that year, who's his buddy, was just trying to get at him, and some of the shots he made were just kind of effortless. He's just a really good.
Sure. Sorry, I had interrupted, so sorry about that.
Yeah,
but speaking of point guards, so we played in a city league basketball game. First, let me ask, do your players know how good you are?
Come on, Spencer.
No, listen.
Cut this, man.
Hang on, no, I want to get this out there.
I'm not going to brag.
I want to say to anybody, I want the Edgewater kids for sure to know, don't let this, the boyish good looks fool you. This dude is a killer. This guy, he lays his own, he is an absolute assassin, a killer. I mean, this guy played for Florida State. I had the privilege of playing on some city league basketball games, or basketball teams with this guy. Now, this might not make it, but I want to tell you this story. So, speaking of point guards, we play one day. Jay Williams strolls up into the gym for our game.
True.
With this dude, this Chris Webber looking dude. I don't know who the guy was, but I mean, he looked like Chris Webber. So, and I'm guarding White Chocolate, Jason Williams, which is a little bit of a mismatch. and he was not. This guy was not messing around. I think everyone knows that about Jason Williams. Like when he comes to play, he plays. And we win that game on this guy's back. So I don't know if people understand what they're working with here.
I don't think Jason Williams would agree with that, nor do I think the Chris Webber guy would agree with that it was on my back. Because quite frankly, I don't remember that particular game.
Yeah.
We may have won that game.
We did win one against. I mean, I kind of
saying that had been on my back, man. That's wow.
But I hope those guys know this guy can really play. And,
I will say this: as you brought up the high school guys, I would always challenge them to any one-on-one game to this day. So if they ever want any, they know they can come get it.
They know where to find you.
They know where to find me.
Like Coach Prime. Yeah, you're not hard to find.
I'm not hard to find.
Like Coach
Prime
says,
that's right.
So and then Hoop Squad or not Hoop Squad? What is it?
Orlando Hoop School.
Hoop School.
Yeah.
So that's a camp that you put on in the summer.
Yeah. So my brother's done this Miami Hoop School thing. That's kind of where I got the name from, down in Miami.
Okay.
His is on a whole nother level down there. And it's just an opportunity for me to have some summer work. And I really enjoy teaching the game to young kids and teenagers. And so it was again, something I just put together for summer work. And it's Orlando Hoop School. We do about a month of basketball camps. And we try to bring in a good variety of kids to the camps.
I know my sons have been before. They had a great experience, and usually you bring in a couple NBA players.
Yep, to come and speak. We've had Cole Anthony. He's come in and spoken.
Tell him he knows where to find me if he wants
you want me to?
Yeah.
You heard that. You heard that. Nasir Little, he came this year as well. and we've had some other guys come in and talk. So it's been
very cool. All right. Well, tell us a little bit about the Edgewater basketball program. How are you guys looking for this year?
Yeah. So we've had some transfers that have just come in. One came from Masters Academy, and we also have another kid that came in from TFA. We already had a good core of guys that were already with us at Edgewater. The guys are just working really hard in the weight room, in the classroom. And, that first year, you're just trying to find a way to really kind of come together and gel together. And, that's the key every year. It's not just about talent, not just about how hard you work, but, how do you relate to one another and, how well you play together with each other. So I think we're getting in a couple fall league games coming up, and I think that's going to prepare us for the season coming up. And I'm excited. I really am. I think we're going to be a really solid team. So.
Okay. Yeah. To all the young hoopers out there that say, "Hey, I want to make it onto that Edgewater varsity squad," or I want more PT. What would you tell them right now as they're preparing?
Yeah, if you're that like 9th, 10th grader-ish type guy. Yeah. So I would say, number one, you got to take care of the academics.
Okay.
If you're not taking care of the academics at 9th and 10th grade, that's something you got to really focus on. They can't really be an issue to keep you off the court.
And this is coming from a coach.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be considered from most colleges if you're not taking care of your academics.
So in other words, first things first. If you think about it, that's kind of how it is in life, right?
Correct. 9th and 10th graders really hard on them on academics, making sure they're trying to stay at the top of their game and creating good habits.
I love all I do for the community. So thanks for coming on by.
Absolutely. Yeah, and thank you, Spencer, for having me on. It's a privilege to be on the show with you and on behalf of Edgewater High School.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for bringing us on, putting us on this platform. So
Appreciate that. Okay. Those are Spencer's picks. Like, share, comment, do what you want, but follow for more.